Hello, friends. Welcome to today's Wall Street live session. And as I've been telling you for the last couple of days, because things looks quite good and the market is very much steady and it's been moving on the upside. So this is a very good sign. Probably the near-term worries have been subdued and the market is now taking the positive cues as far as the trend is concerned. So as you can see, Dow Jones is again back nearly to 36,000. Nasdaq is also moving higher. We have the VIX going down. So this is what we have. And now this is one good news, I would say, that EV stocks soared on hype in 2021. Investors are betting 2022 will bring actual revenue. So there will again be some uh, stocks and they are going to move on the upside. And there are some names like Rivian, Lucid, then we have Canoe and Lordstrom Motor, Fisker, then Harley Davidson, Livewire, you have Tesla, Boat, Nissan Leaf, Chevrolet Bolt, Nissan Leaf, Ford Mustang, and Mini Cooper and Porsche Taycan. So there are n numbers of names that we have here, from commercial to personal vehicle, and all of them are moving quite higher on the upside. Now, looking at the things we have, so what else we have here is the VIX. The VIX, I would say, from the highs of 30, it is now near to 18, which is a very good sign. So, but first, let's go and check out the chart of Dow Jones Industrial Average. And as you can see, quite comfortably, it is moving higher. So this is what we have as far as the trend is concerned, right? So this is the trend or the range we have here. And if you are looking at the upper end of the range, so this is what we have here as far as the upper end of the range is concerned. We do have this higher levels on the upside, so I need to adjust this chart a bit, but probably the higher end of the range we have here is in between 40 and 43,000. So there are some big levels that we need to look at. And probably if you are looking at the dollar index, then yeah, the dollar index is showing some sort of downtick, as you can see. So it's moving lower and it's quite visible as far as the equity indices are concerned, because they are moving opposite to the dollar index. So below 96, there will be some steep downfall in the dollar and the equity indices will probably move on the higher side. So things looks quite good as of now. Hello, Anzi. So things looks definitely quite good as of now, and there are some big moves after a very long time. I have seen some stocks which have moved more than, like Zhangman Education, ZME, right? So after a very long time, some stock moved by more than 400% in the trading session, as you can see over here. So this one day move has indeed changed the course of the entire trend, or at least half of the trend has recovered. Now it went all the way up to 7.7, right? And as you can see, it covered half the way with a single move, and the market has just yet started. But if you are looking at the price chart, what we have to see is the stock and its trend, and if it continues to sustain above $4, then we can talk about some further movement on the upside. As of now, what we have here is $4 on the downside, and on the upside you have 5.84. So this will become current range because the stock has started falling below 5.84. So this is the current range, and once it started moving beyond 5.84, then we will have even 9, 10, or $20 on the upside. So this is what we have here as far as the trend is concerned. Apart from that, let's see who makes the biggest numbers. So yeah, Sunlight Financial Holding, this is coming. So this is the topmost gainer we have here is Sunlight Financial Holding. So the volume are quite low. Let's see what the chart is saying about this stock. So we hardly have anything to talk about, right? So this is the lower end of the range. Okay, but if you look at the chart, what you can get here is a swing that will probably push the stocks toward 6.5 or $6.6, and you have 3.17 on the downside as your stop loss. You have a swing. This is just a momentum or trading swing, so nothing else apart from that, right? So this is what we have here. Let's check out some other things, and as I'm very happy because the VIX is falling down. Okay, this will definitely gives quite a strength to the financial market, or to the stock market to be precise. And I have said some big targets about the Dow Jones, and this each passing day we are getting confirmation from different indicators that probably what I have said, I don't think anybody in the market should probably go and check out the television and all the analysts. I mean, how many people have actually talked about 40 or 43,000, right? So we are doing some real things. We are not here to talk about what is moving and what is not moving. Right now, there are 4 support levels we have here as far as the VIX are concerned. You have 17.77, 16.68, 15.5, and 14.87. So this is the lower end of the range, and there is a very specific range on the upside as well, because overall we are moving in between a range, right? So the stock has tested this range in between 25 and 28, and it is now moving towards the lower end of the range. Right, so this is what we have here as far as the trend is concerned. Apart from that, what else? Now this society pass has been has keep on coming towards the watch list again and again, because it is on daily trading. If you're looking at this particular stock, it is moving. So let's hold for a couple of seconds and let's see if any new gainers will evolve, or this is what we have. So let's see how the market is stabilizing itself. Now, apart from that, so society pass is what we have. So let's go and discuss about the chart. Yeah, so I have talked about this chart, I think, couple of days back, and the momentum is quite good as of now. And today, the good thing is it has started trading above 16.74, which simply means the road to Valhalla will open now, and we have $29 and $40 on the upside. So these your two upside targets that we're going to look at as far as the current trend or the range is concerned. Now, what else you have? I'm just trying to find out something, and I think tomorrow is holiday, so trading holiday. So we don't have any trading session tomorrow. So probably this is the weekend session over here, and I mean, let's check Lucid, or because we have seen news for that, and Lucid is something which is at least holding above $36. So if it continues to hold above $36, then you can expect some sort of short covering, I would say. Although there is a trend which you can see over here, right? Now, this is just a hypothesis, and for this to get successful, the stock must sustain above, or at least at the current level. So if the stock successfully sustains above $37, and let's say started moving higher from here now, because if it falls below $37, the next support we have here is $33. So these are the two probable zones from where you can expect a sharp move. So in any case, whether from $37 or $33, don't go below 33. If the move happens, then the swing you will get here is in between $85 and $106 on the upside. So there are some sharp swings which the stock is indicating, but it's all about how it's going to move and when the momentum will start, right? So this is what we have here. Now, so German Christmas market hits again by restrictions and closures. So things again comes back. I would say, I mean, there are going to be business which will flourish, and there are business which will suffer, and probably there are many businesses which have adjusted themselves. If we're talking about food, and also probably they have online services. So if people want to at least enjoy their time with their family inside their home, so people can deliver food. But about outdoor activities, I mean, definitely there will be some problems going forward. Now, let us see what else is moving over here. And now, before going to anything else, let's go and check out the losers. So this American virtual cloud, I think the volatility comes back again in this particular stock, and after a very sharp move, the stock, it's not down and out, because it has already recovered. It made a low of 1.87, currently trading at $2. So this is a good sign. As you can see, there is a sharp recovery, and in the short term chart, so this is the short term chart we have here. So if you are looking at this chart, what you can see, so this is the range, right? This is the range what we have here, and this is not down and out. That's what I can say right now. And if there is a big swing over here, because these stocks can swing so high that people hardly believe on these kind of moves. So what we have here, so this is what we have here. Now, first of all, we have $1.56 on the downside. Then the upper end of the range we have here is 2.57. Above 2.57, the big swing will push the price in between 4.9 and 5.6. So this is what we have here, or as far as the trend is concerned, right? So this is what we can see as far as the range. And yeah, sure, Manuel. I'm doing good. How are you? Let's see. Could you please tell me the complete name of this particular stock, because sometimes there are more number of tickers, more number of companies with similar tickers. No, I think if you're talking about Creative Medical Technology Holding, yeah. So this chart does not look good, that's for sure. Don't look at the float, but the price is not sustaining. Now the only hope is whether or is there is any reversal on the upside, just for the sake of trading momentum, I'm saying. Now you have two important levels to look at, and if the stock sustains above these two levels, then only we can see some pullback. So above 1.63. Now 1.63 will be your immediate support, and you have your stop loss at 66 cents. So don't go below 66 cents, and if you can, don't go below $1.63. Consider this as your strict stop loss. If you have this stock, or if you see that it's sustaining above 1.63 or above, then you can go for some upside. Otherwise, this does not make any sense. Right, so this is what we have here as far as the trend or the range is concerned over here. Now, apart from that, yeah, so let's see some 52-week high stocks, and you have Cisco, and I think I've just posted a video on Darkness, and if you want, you can go and check it out. This stock has indeed made a breakout. So the breakout, I think, is confirmed now. Yeah, so as you can see, this is a breakout which is confirmed. Do go and check out my video on this. I have simply made a video, I think yesterday or today. I posted the video is live now, and you can definitely go and check it out, the move and the way it's moving, right? Apart from that, we have Cisco and Alcoa. So let's go and check out Cisco, because if you're looking at the move of, or if you're looking at the move of IT or technology or AI, anything, this move is happening after a span of 2 decades, so this is not going to stop very easily. And that's why these are the stocks which one should look for, at least for the next 1 or 2 years or 3 years perspective, because we are now heavily dependent upon the technology. So what we have here is $85, which is your next big target on the upside, right? So this is what we are looking at, and definitely it has again made a breakout. So the breakout has happened after 59.5. So 59.5 will be a stop loss, and $85 will be a big target. And if the stock started moving below 85, then it will be a multi-decade breakout, and you will see there are much more to come. Now this is one of those companies which has generated enormous amount of wealth for long-term investors, more than 100,000%. And even when the stock has fallen down quite a lot, it is up by more than 10,000%, and right now 84,000%. So there are some huge amount of gains that the stock has given over a period of time, and this is what is called as a serious wealth creation. Because understand this, even you are getting a slow price recovery. Those who are holding it from 1990s, the kind of dividends or the kind of splits they have get is phenomenal, right? So there are lots of things people are getting out of it. So you should understand, if you're asking for long term, you have long term, but whether you can believe in those story and whether you can hold on this particular story. And then we have Charles Schwab, and if you're looking at this stock, here we are. I mean, look at this chart. It's phenomenal, right? You don't want to look at this chart and these are just floating in front of you with some serious amount of gains over a period of time. And recently, a breakout has happened in, I think, January 2021. And so after 20-21 years, the stock has started moving, and if you, even if you're looking at the big target, you can expect a huge amount of return. When I'm saying huge, take my words very seriously, because if you're really serious about making wealth, there are some good content which are there for you. And if you're just for the sake of information, yeah, you can get it anywhere. So $52 was the breakout level, and the next target we have here is 10 or 12 times higher. So you can expect a long-term target of $600. So this is how much big the money you can make as far as the trend is concerned, right? Now, what else we have? I mean, sometimes this kind of charts helps me to find out good things out of the entire gamut of stock. Now, paychecks. Let's see what is there in paychecks. Even I don't remember that I have checked this. Yeah. I mean, this is quite fascinating how long-term investing can work, and I wish that my fathers and forefathers would have known this kind of things and they have invested in this kind of stock. I mean, look at this stock. This is a serious wealth creation since 1984, and this is 100,000% worth of returns that the stock has given in the past 30-35 years. I mean, phenomenal. It just, if you're really serious in this subject, it's just make you feel happy if you get these kind of things, because it will give you excitement, it will give you hope, and it will tell you, if you have the perseverance and if you have the guts to work alone for hours and hours, you can definitely hit the gold mine. And I'm just giving this for you guys, and these are some free contents. So I would definitely request or ask you guys to at least share these videos for free. These are for free contents, and if more and more people can get benefited out of it, yeah, it means a lot. Okay, because the views which I'm getting for this kind of contents are very less, so even I can expect my audience as a decent amount of audience, and obviously it's a mutual benefit, and more than me, it's you who are going to benefit a lot from this kind of content. So even if you're looking at this stock, you can get a very big target which is in between $350 and $400 in the longer term. Now look at this kind of stocks. There is hardly any downfall, and I'm talking about monthly chart. You can visually observe this chart and how when they start moving, there is no turning back, right? So I think I have given you some 2 or 3 serious multi-bagger stocks which has performed enormous amount of wealth over a period of time for a large number of shareholders. So you need to understand, it's not only about the fundamental which works in the market. It's about the business. When you heard this thing from whether talking about Soros or whether talking about Charlie Munger or Warren Buffett or anything, because we know these guys, and we have some big investors around the globe. When they are talking about you know buying a business, you should understand that even good business have some tepid quarters. So fundamental is not the only way you can look at any business. You need to look at the sustainability, you need to look at the growth, and you need to look at the future of the business. So there are lots of people whom you can say now they are going to earn. Peter Lynch is one of those guys who have talked about the businesses which you know and which you understand, right? So there are lots of examples which you have here in front of you. You just need to believe that you can, and there are businesses, and if you can able to identify, it's very simple, because you need to identify a single stock, only a single stock, for the next 30-40 years or in your lifetime. If you find out one, and if you can hold that stock, you will see things changing quite rapidly, and it will not only flourish your life but your generations ahead. So this is some serious stuff which we can see as far as the trend is concerned. Now, apart from that, the market is quite stable, and I think today is the weekend session, because tomorrow we have trading holiday for US market, and now next week next week is going to be a tepid one, although next week is open as far as the Wall Street is concerned, but this is going to be a very tepid week, for the simple reason that most of the people are on their Christmas holidays. So Merry Christmas to all of you guys, and have a good time ahead with your family and friends. And I think we can carry forward this session from next year onwards. I think Monday 3rd of January, because there will not be any volume in the market and participation is going to be very low. So if you can, you just find some time out to search some good stock over a period of time, and we will see how things are going to move. I think I have given you more than one idea or more than three ideas in today's session, and they are definitely going to help you, because do understand one thing: what's performed in the past, what is performing right now, have a bigger probability that it will perform in the future. If something is not performing, something has not performed, and if you believe that it will perform, then these kind of things have a very big question mark. What is performing now, they can definitely perform tomorrow. This is the right way to think about business or stocks, and will definitely. So next week there will not be any session or any live session. We will see you all next year. Meanwhile, you can enjoy your holidays, and Karthik, I can do that, but I don't think, because if somebody does that, they would have no. And I'm doing these videos for more than years, it's more than 2 years, and there are stocks which has given more than 10,000, 15,000% worth of return, and I seriously, not into that. Let's see that how many stocks has performed well and how many stocks is not performing well, but I'm a believer in long-term wealth creation, and that's what my main purpose is. And this paper trading kind of thing, if somebody is doing and they can share it, like the benefits for joining my sessions, they are free, they can do that, and would be helpful. But seriously speaking, I don't have enough time to do these things. I have lots of other stuffs to do because I'm carrying, I'm into multiple market. US is one of them. So yeah, thanks for your suggestion, but that is not practically possible for me. And we will see you guys next year. Have a great day, have a great week, have a great year ahead, and we will have some interesting things in the next year. And don't forget to share this session with your family and friends. I hope and I wish that a lot and a lot more people can get benefited out of this session. And this is the end of the video. This is the end of this session. We'll see you next year. So good day to all, and have a happy rest of 2021 ahead.